When one Florida woman got pregnant by her abusive boyfriend, she searched online for how to get an abortion and came across Grace House. It promised unplanned pregnancy services and abortion information, but when she arrived, Grace House employees prayed over her stomach and tried to coerce her into continuing her pregnancy. She had a breakdown. Now, would you be surprised to hear places like this are being funded by taxpayer dollars? These deceptive anti-abortion crisis pregnancy centers are nothing new, but since the overturning of Roe v. Wade, they've managed to secure significantly more funding, a large portion of which comes from state taxes. CPCs now even outnumber actual abortion clinics in the US by around 3 to 1, according to some estimates. Post-Roe, at least 16 states have agreed to send more than $250 million in taxpayer dollars towards anti-abortion facilities, much of which will go to CPCs. Plus, that funding is likely to keep growing. CPCs also get funding from the Temporary Assistance to Needy Families Federal Welfare Program, which is supposed to provide support to low-income families in need. State officials are instructed to allocate this money to different social programs, and technically, CPCs count. Conservatives and anti-abortion advocates argue that CPCs deserve this funding because they provide social services like providing pregnancy tests and childcare supplies. However, critics say that CPCs give out false and misleading medical information to pregnant people, and that sending TANF money to CPCs isn't actually helping low-income families the way it was intended to. Plus, given that the majority of CPCs have overt religious ties and are, for example, praying over a woman's stomach, some feel that CPCs receiving taxpayer dollars is a direct violation of the separation of church and state. Recently, the Biden administration proposed a spending rule that would majorly restrict the amount of federal money sent to CPCs. However, House Republicans have since passed a bill to block it. So far, this bill has only passed through the House, but what do you think? Should CPCs be allowed to continue receiving taxpayer dollars?